This is a case study of the negotiation between the band U2 and Live Nation concerning the 360 deal that was established between the two in 2008. The relationship between the band U2 and the tour promotion group Live Nation started in 1980. Live Nation spent years managing the tours of the band, so a working relationship was already present when negotiations for the 360 deal started. Live Nation began as a company which managed tours and expanded in a company that desired rights to various aspects of bands that were already established revenue. Live Nation sought to manage the rights to U2's merchandise, their websites, and ticket sales. The company also included in the negotiation all digital and branding rights. Paul McInnes, who is U2's manager, said in Rolling Stone in 2008 that he referred to Live Nation as being the future center of the music industry. U2 had been very prosperous throughout the years. In a changing music industry where record sales were down due to digital media, U2 sought a company that could manage and maximize its revenue. U2's confidence in Live Nation to perform this task is evident in Mr. McInnes' comment in Billboard magazine that Live Nation had a great sense of the world. He, as well as the band, felt that Live Nation had an understanding of the digital era and could maximize the revenue of the band in the future. Two concepts included in the negotiations between the band U2 and Live Nation are separating the people from the problem and the idea of mutual benefits. Live Nation had a desire to work with established artists that had proven that they could generate the revenue necessary to make a 360 deal profitable. Other artists such as Jay-Z and Madonna were artists that had signed deals with Live Nation as well. U2, on the other hand, focused on the fact that Live Nation was a leader in the music industry in its digital era. The fact that Live Nation had signed deals with Madonna and Jay-Z established the company in the forefront of the music industry. Both U2 and Live Nation mutually benefited from this negotiation. The concept of mutual benefits was easy to establish given the long-term relationship of the two entities. Many times this is not so easy when you don't know the history of a company that you're dealing with, but since the two had had a 20-year relationship already, it was quite easy to see the benefits to both the companies. This 20-year relationship between the band and Live Nation made the 360 deal a natural next step between the two entities. U2 received an advance in the form of shares to solidify the agreement. Live Nation was also allowed to have the consolidated rights that it desired. Live Nation, in a decision surprising to shareholders, guaranteed the stock value of the shares that it issued to U2 as an advance, taking a $19 million loss when the band decided to cash in the stock. Universal Music Group also retained rights to distribute the music of U2, even though that right would have been preferred to have been had by Live Nation. The 360 deal resulted in a 12-year contract that extended the already established 20-year relationship between U2 and Live Nation. Despite an initial loss with the sale of shares by U2, the tour is expected to gross over $700 million. Live Nation is the leader in the digital arena that has consumed the music industry, guaranteeing U2 a lucrative future.